Okay, Justin, here's Jaden's video. He looks pretty good overall. For a young kid, he looks to be doing a very good job here. Hold on, let me just hold this differently. There we go. Yeah, he's got some good movements all throughout the delivery from the beginning to the end. There's nothing glaring that sticks out that is slowing him down at his age. So he just needs to keep doing what he's doing. What you could do in the meantime is if you want to work with him on getting what you could do is get an ankle weight that you can wrap around his leg there to calm it down because he does turn it and he opens up this knee here too quick. When you open everything up and you start pulling out like that with the foot, it's kind of hard to drive with the leg back here because your momentum is being carried by the front side. And you see how aggressive he is with the front leg? He kicks it out real hard, kicks out the front leg real hard, so there's not as much drive from the back leg. And typically when you don't see the drive from the back leg, when the front foot lands, you see that the hips are closed off. Okay, I should be drawing those arrows this way. And that front hip should be, he's young, so the power from the backside is going to get better as he gets older, but I mean, it's just an indication there that there's not so much back leg drive going on here because look at how his his foot, I mean, when he touches down here, he still has quite a bit of weight down on that foot there. I mean, it's good how it's coming off. It's just not that much yet. So, as a young kid, his movements look great, and he will get stronger and stronger at that, and he will become more explosive. Um, he does a pretty nice job staying tall through the delivery, and the only thing that he could here work on also as well is not letting the chin get out in front of the belt buckle. We want to keep this head back as if it was, as if your face was like almost hit with something, or maybe you got to keep that chin tucked behind the belt buckle all the way out because once that body gets out too far, um, it's you lose a lot of power from the trunk. But I'm telling you, even so, he has a little bit of a chin lead here. He does get some good flexion in the trunk. I mean, look at how his trunk comes out. His arm lays back decently. His hips are moving forward. He braces up really well on the front side. Gets the elbow out a little bit here. His great follow through. Boom, his hand turns over into pronation nicely to slow down the arm. Finishes with a nice flat back. So as a youngster his age, he's doing fantastic. He looks great. He looks great. I 45-degree angle there. Where is he at? Full external rotation. Get him down towards his chin, 59. Not bad. His trunk comes out. His trunk comes out, which means he gets some good trunk flexation. His trunk leads the way. His arm's going to follow the trunk, and it's going to follow through nicely. Let's see where his arm is in relation to his front foot. Now, I mean, this is typical with most young kids. First of all, taking the ball out of the glove is pretty important. So here's another thing you can take a look at. His fingers are not on top of the ball, which which is an indication of a hand lifter. So do you see how his hand just will swing up here? Now he does keep his elbow flexed, so it's not too bad. We want to see the ball, we want to see the fingers on top of the ball so that it gives the chance for the elbow to get up before the hand. And the reason why that's important is so that the hand doesn't get up too soon before front foot plant. So right there let's see, he's in high cock position right there. He's putting down, so his arm just gets up a little bit too soon. And I think that if you turn the ball over a little bit more, put the hand on top of the ball, and lead more with the elbow by lifting from the shoulder. I always suggest that to the young kids because once that arm gets up, it's ready to go. So, you don't want that arm up too early or else you will get some early rotation in the trunk and that'll slow you down. But even so, I mean, that's not really bad. His arm is up a little early, but look at how he holds it there. See that? His arm is up, and then he gets some more right there. He pulls the elbow back a little bit into horizontal abduction, which is great. So even though he gets the arm up a little early, he's real good at holding it there. So I wouldn't change anything with the arm other than just take the ball out of the glove with the fingers on top and allow the elbow to lead up a little bit. Everything else looks great. Don't change his arm path or his arm timing or anything like that. It looks great. So again, most of his movements are very athletic and very pitcher, very pitcher oriented. So he's got some good abilities here. Tucks the glove nicely. He gets the arm up here, right? So back to the arm, the throwing arm. He gets the arm up, but it kind of stays there. It delays. And that's awesome. A lot of kids will bring the hand in towards the head because the arm is up too early, or they'll bring the elbow way up over the shoulder height. He doesn't. He just keeps it there, and he kind of pulls it back. And now as he touches down, his arm kind of clicks into high cock position. So he gets it up early, but he holds it there, which is pretty cool. And you don't see too many kids do that. So that's not going to have any effect on his velocity. I mean, look at how nice and straight he is. His shoulders are closed. He's landed. He doesn't really have too much of early rotation. The elbow comes down at the right time. The front elbow comes down at the right time here. So, yeah, just keep up the good work. We just got to get him more power. The more powerful you can move through these movements, the better you're going to throw. The more effective you're going to be, the more efficient you're going to be with power and energy and velocity. All this will convert. So anyway, back to the very beginning with this foot here kicking out. What I would do is I would put something on his ankle so that he can calm that front leg down a little bit. See, we want really is we want to drive off that back leg, and we want the back leg to hold the weight and drive out, but not. It's got to drive out, but it can't be pulled off the rubber. See, I'm getting the sense that his front leg is so fast that he doesn't really drive off the back leg because he's got so much weight going forward. If you know what I mean. There's so much aggressiveness with the front leg right here, boom, and then it just takes off. It's just kind of pulling him off the rubber. Where if he relaxed that front leg more and he used more back leg power, more back leg forces off the ground, he'll be better off. But that's a work in progress, and that'll take some time. But overall, really good, really good. So what I'd work on is front leg relaxing, driving off the back leg. There's drills to do that. I can show you some. Put a weight ankle on that front foot so he doesn't keep turning it open so early, because that's really gonna. What he's doing here is he's opening up and he's getting so much movement from the front leg that's just kind of pulling him off the rubber. And we want the back leg to drive all the body. And the back leg's got to time it so that the front leg can receive the power off the ground up here at the right time. All right, I hope that helps you out. I will see you soon at the school, okay?